And welcome back to a special edition of Casey Campbell's Videocast. Of course, I'm Casey Campbell from Great Lakes Post. And joining me right now, we just had a virtual horse challenge just got dropped by the man below me, Brother Rice, men's basketball coach, Rick Palmer. And then to my left is Detroit Catholic Central boys basketball coach, Brandon Sinawi, men's basketball coach, boys basketball coach, whatever you want to call it. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. And Coach Palmer, let's start with you. You initiated this challenge. What made you do it?
We've been finding ways to try to keep team bonding and building together, and just thought it would be a fun idea. So no one else, obviously the first call was to the boys down at CC. So fun rivalry. Pretty respectful rivalry, but a pretty big time rivalry nonetheless in anything, right? So
yeah,
beating those guys will be fun in like checkers or something. So this will be fun, a fun rivalry, and I hope our guys and I'm sure Brandon's guys will.
Yeah, Coach Sinawi, of course you accepted the challenge.
Yeah.
Well, anytime you guys play Brother Rice, and anytime you play CC, it's always a battle, man.
Yeah, no, it was an easy challenge to accept. I mean, he called me up with the idea, and I think it's great. And we both mentioned in our conversation that it's be great for the kids. Every time I have a conversation with one of our players, or we have a meeting that we're doing virtually with Zoom or whatever it might be, it's they're missing basketball. They're missing connecting with other people. And so we both mentioned that this is awesome for our teams and for our returning players, especially to get a chance to battle each other in a game that we've all played since we were young. I can't wait to get the games going and to kind of see the reaction of our players. I've already talked to a few of them, and they're pumped up. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
When is this gonna start, and what are the supposed rules, and how's it all gonna work?
So we're gonna try to get the games in actually this weekend. We're gonna try to fit them in over maybe a 2 or 3 day span this weekend if the weather is gonna be nicer, and it's gonna be set up through a Zoom that myself or Coach Palmer are gonna host. And we are going to record the games, and we're going to piece the videos together, condense the videos together to be able to post them out on social media. We'll have a running tally. One of our players at Catholic Central, Brady Butcher, is he's the technology side of things, and so he's going to piece together the videos, and we're going to keep a running tab of head to head. It's 8 players per team. They're each going to play their own game of horse, and it should be fun, and we'll record them and get them edited out and post it out. My guess is hopefully early next week.
Nice. First off, for both of you, how are you guys doing, and how are your players doing?
I think our guys are hanging in there. They're adjusting. We had a couple people that the virus hit home, kind of close to home with. One player with a grandmother in the hospital. I actually myself tested positive, didn't have anything real serious, but we're kind of, I think, on the right side of that now, and just trying to hang in there. I've got 6, 4, and 3-year-old kids, so not the easiest challenge to be quarantined with those guys, but I think everybody's doing good, and I think the weather getting better helps morale a little bit, and so we're all hanging in there. It is what it is.
Coach Sinawi?
Yeah, no, thankfully my family's been safe and healthy, and people that we are close to have been safe and healthy themselves, and it's been busy around the Sinawi household for sure. We have 2 8-year-olds, and they are keeping us busy, and both my wife and I are both teachers, so we're doing our virtual teaching and getting that stuff knocked out. But as far as our team, obviously for our seniors, especially, not being able to, enjoy all the things that a senior in high school would be able to enjoy at this time is especially frustrating. But as far as the returning players, we've had team workouts each week. They're doing Zoom workouts. they do them virtually together once a week, but they're working out 4 days a week. We have team meetings once every 2 weeks. So we're just trying to keep our kids engaged and, have like a lesson or some type of key point that we're addressing for each meeting, and trying to take this adversity and turning into a way we adapt and overcome, and that's the biggest thing we've been preaching, and how we are going to get to the top of this mountain, I guess you'd say. It's challenging for sure, but we're all in it together and trying to sort it through together.
And final question, what have you guys been doing to keep yourselves busy and self? I know Coach Palmer, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. What have you guys been doing to keep yourselves busy and occupied? I know your kids have been part of that, but what have you guys done with your families and to keep occupied?
Well, for me, I still got work, so I run a trucking company locally, so that's been a challenge, trying to maneuver through everything that's going on here with the virus. So I'm staying busy. I think coach is jumping on too, but there's the BCAM in North Farmington High School have done a really good job of putting a weekly coaches clinic on Zoom. I think that starts at 8:00 tonight, and it's on analytics. So interested to learn a little bit more about that. But just hanging with my kids and staying in contact with players and, I actually probably talk to people that I haven't talked to more now, because everybody's kind of reaching out to each other. So that part of it is nice. And with our team, we've had weekly meetings, kind of same as Coach said, just trying to, hammer some things home. We'll have a really young team, so trying to develop some leadership and do what we can do now, worry about what we can control, and hopefully we can get going this summer, this fall, or this winter, or whenever they tell us to go. Our big themes be stay ready so you don't have to get ready, and that's what our guys have been doing.
All right. Coach?
Yeah, no, obviously spending as much time home with my 2 kids and my wife. We've been creative and trying to keep them busy, and like I said, both my wife and I are still working, so we're definitely busy on that front. Outside of our team meetings, we're hanging in there. It isn't like I said, a ton we can do. I've got house projects that we're working on. I put out a basketball hoop outside for my kids. It took a few days to do that, and just trying, like Coach said, stay ready so we can hopefully really just kind of come in not missing a beat. Not being able to get in the gym has been the most difficult thing. I know for me, it's funny. I've probably gone back and watched about maybe 25 or 30 games film from both last year and in years past, just to kind of pass the time and break some other stuff down and look at coaching mistakes that I've made and trying to learn from them. And so that kind of helps pass the time a little bit. But so yeah, we're just, like I said, we're hanging in there, and hope to have a start to basketball and to workouts here very, very soon.
All right. I would like to thank you both for coming on at such short notice, and a horse challenge to be gotten, and it'll be premiering this weekend. Of course, the MIAA did this, the whole conference before. What are you doing, Coach?
Hey, man.
You better hope it doesn't go to game 9. Doing some research.
Oh, man.
You better hope it doesn't go to game 9. So
game 9, Casey, just so you know, if there is a tiebreaker situation, both myself and Coach Palmer will be going at it head to head. So that's only if necessary. That's not in the, it's definitely something that we joke around about. But no, man.
Players are listening. They better get 5 games, 1 in the first 8.
Is game 10 now? If we go to a second overtime, does the ADs Jeff and Aaron get to go at it?
Oh
no, we're going with BJ Armstrong. I don't know who CC.
Yeah,
we're going. With
yeah. No, I have to go back. Definitely not Aaron Babbitt. I love him to death, but unless we're shooting free throws, I don't think we'd have a shot. So.
All right. Thank you both. And I'm glad you're staying healthy, and stay healthy, stay safe. And we'll look forward to that this weekend.
Thanks, Casey.